Too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown off this way.
So hey guys, it's Tully's come back to another video, and today's video is going to be a full face of Dollar General makeup right here. First we'll start with our brows. So I have this LA Colors Brow Wowie brow pencil right here, and it comes with a spoolie. So I'm gonna open this up, and I got this in the shade Dark. If you're wondering what's in my ear, I think I have an ear infection, so I'm just trying to keep, you know, wind and everything like that out of my ear. You know, this is a pretty dark shade. It does have like a warm kind of tone to it, which is okay with me. It doesn't really bother me, but it is kind of warm toned. This brow pencil is very thick, so it's kind of hard to get a precise brow. But how much was this? But for $2, I think it did a very good job. Next, we're gonna go on with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, and this is the mattifying one. I definitely need some mattifying because I'm sweating. It's hot. Like, I hate recording at home. It did mattify. It also kind of like smoothed out my skin. For concealer, I have this LA Colors Cover Up Stick in medium beige. So I'm going to use this to kind of clean up my brows. The primer was $5, and this concealer I think was $2. So I'm just going to use my AOA brush. I'm just going to pick up some of this product off of here. Now this is a little light compared to what I like to conceal my brows with, but that's fine. In the tube it looks a little more brown tan, but once it gets on my face it looks kind of white. That's kind of like how it looks. I'm also going to go ahead and use this as my eyeshadow primer because I didn't pick up one. I don't know if they had one or not. I just didn't think about it. So next we have eyeshadow, and I have this LA Colors Nudes palette, which has some pretty shades in it. This was $5, and this is how it looks. So I'm going to use my own brushes. I'm going to use the color right here that says Lid on it. And I'm going to use that in my crease. And I wish it had a mirror in this palette, but that's fine. It's $5. The color payoff is actually not bad. Like, that definitely did its job. It does have a lot of fallout, but that's fine with me. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. So next I'm going to go into a more of a kind of tapered brush. And I'm going to take this color right here at the top and put that in my crease. And it says crease on it. This shade isn't as dark as it seemed it would be, but it's still okay. It's a pretty shade. For my lid, I'm going with this color right here, and it says crease, but no, I wouldn't put shimmers in my crease, but it's just like a kind of cranberry shade. And I'm gonna place this right on my lid. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It shows up. It's pretty pigmented. When I first started doing makeup, stuff wasn't this pigmented for this cheek. Okay, it's not very shimmery though. Like, the shimmer isn't like coming out a lot, but you can definitely see the color. Now, of course, it's not as pigmented as, you know, the high-end brands, but it's actually not bad. So now I'm gonna go with foundation. My skin tone is so weird right now. Like, I don't even know what shade I am in the wintertime, but I got this Black Radiance Cover Perfect Liquid Foundation right here, and I got this in the shade Mocha Honey. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this out, and I've used this foundation before, but it was like a long time ago when I first started my makeup, like wearing makeup. Okay, this actually might work. Wow, it looked a lot lighter in the store. And I'm using I'm using my beauty blender from Shop Miss A. This is also an affordable beauty blender. This is only $1. Okay, so this is a pretty good shade. It's a little more red than I expected it. Wow. This does not look like how it looks in the package. Okay, so it is a little orange. But I work with oranges a lot. So that's not bad. It is very light coverage. Of course, you would think that. Which also isn't a huge problem for me. but yeah, it's definitely not my skin tone. And it looks like over here something is going on. I don't know what that is, but it's just not blending right here. This side looks okay, but this side, just something's going on over here. Let me try to apply some more and see what happens. Okay, so the foundation is all blended out. This side of my face is still, something is not working over here. I don't know if it's the primer or what, but over here looks fine, but over here it's just like blotchy. And I did go over and put some more foundation, but it's just not working. So I don't know what happened, but yeah. Now I'm going with this concealer that I use to do my brows. This is in the shade medium beige. I'm gonna go in and use this to highlight. Nose. It's very thick. Very thick. So let's see. Okay. I'm sorry. It blended out. It blended. Let's see. As you can tell how I'm blending this, I'm not patting. I have to like swipe. Okay, it actually did blend out. I think it took some time for it to like melt into my skin, but it doesn't look bad. Like, it actually did blend out. I think I like that concealer better for eyeshadow primer, but it did, I mean, it blended out. We're just gonna go in and set our makeup with the CoverGirl Clean Professional setting powder, loose powder. I'm actually gonna go with my beauty blender to set my under eye, but I'm going with the powder puff to set everything else, because I really don't want this to set badly because of that powder puff. Okay, so far it looks good. Okay, I think I just need to bronze. I got this LA Colors I Love Makeup contour palette, and I have seen this before, and I believe I had one a long time ago, but I decided to get another one because I don't have one now. So this is how it looks. It's not very dark, and that's one of the things with drugstore cheaper makeup. They really don't go dark for darker skin girls, but we're going to try to work with it. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is the darkest one, and I'm going to try to bronze with this. Okay, this doesn't look bad. This shade isn't bad. I don't think so. Now let's go in let's go in with this kind of gray shade and that one together and see if I can get a contour shade, but I'm not sure. Okay, it contoured. Alright, it did it. So that's good. Good. Doesn't look bad. Yeah. So now I'm going with a blush, and I got this dual blush right here from LA Colors. It's in Blushing Mauve, and it comes with 2 shades, and I believe I'm gonna use the shades together. I forgot how pigmented cheaper blushes are. Jesus. But it looks good. Okay, I'm gonna go back in this palette, and I'm going to take a little pointer brush, and I'm just going to take the crease shade I used, and I'm going to put this on my waterline. And that's another thing, having mirrors in these palettes is so helpful. But of course, it's a cheaper product, so some of them might not have it. I'm next going to take the highlight shade right here. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And it's just like a little muted little shade. It's kind of cute. I think this palette would be great for if you want to put on makeup but you don't want to like do too much. So now let's set the face. This is my mom's setting spray, and I knew she had this. And I saw one at the store, but I didn't want to get it if I didn't like it. So I'm going to use hers. So it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Ooh, girl, what is wrong with this knob? Okay, now we're going to move to highlight, and this is the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder. This is the only one I saw, and it was actually the last one I saw. So, we're going to see how this works. It must be good if it's the only one I saw. And this is in the shade Flashing Pink. Oh, Lord. I got a pink highlighter. Okay, so now we're gonna go into this highlighter. Let me find my brush. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be pink, which is fine because I kind of have a pink little thing going on with my eyes. I'm just gonna put this on. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's literally pink, y'all. We have mascara, and I don't really have a good relationship with cheap mascaras except the Essence mascaras. Those are amazing. This one is LA Colors waterproof mascara. Looks like this. I believe it was like $2. The highlighter I think was, how much was that? The highlighter, the contour palette was $6. The powder was $6. The strobing cream was $3, and the mascara is $1.50. So let's put this on. I don't see much that's gonna happen, but we can try anyway. Oh, okay. So it's like just like a very light makeup. Like if you really don't want to do anything super big, super, you know, out there and extra, this is kind of like what you would wear. And this is kind of like what I've been trying to do with my makeup recently anyway, because I feel like I've been like caking on stuff and I'm kind of like over that. So this looks really good. So lastly, what we have is lips. I got this LA Colors matte liquid lip color, and this is in the shade Illusion. I should have got a nude, but you can see how a nude would look. It smells good. Of course, it's not as opaque as it would be if it was a Kat Von D and it starts Beverly Hills lipstick, but you know, it did its job. So let's talk about these products. Okay, so this is the end of the makeup look. All these products together were $39.99, and at first I was like, oh my god, it's like $40. But then I realized that the other day I bought a Huda Beauty foundation, and that was $40 by itself. So I actually kind of got a full face of makeup for $40, which is actually pretty good. Now the must-haves, I would say, I would recommend to you guys is the eyeshadow palette. I loved it. Like I said, this is something for somebody who is not, you know, into like a cakey, full coverage type of makeup. This is somebody who likes the Rihanna vibe, like My Skin But Better. I also did like the setting powder. It looks really good on my skin. It did settle in and I don't look very white anymore. And I do like the foundation. I don't think they have many shades, like different shades. But they do have some darker skin tone shades. Like I said, this one's in Mocha Honey. And at first it did seem a little dark, but I think I did work with it and kind of got it to be my skin tone. Now that foundation is not medium coverage. It's a very light coverage, but you can probably work with it to make it work for you. As far as if you want to wear it for a My Skin But Better look. Lips, lipstick is lipstick. The blush wasn't really speaking to me. The concealer, I did like the concealer, not for under my eye, but I did like it to clean up my brows and for my eyeshadow primer, so I probably would use this for those purposes. And the contour palette, I mean, I really can't contour with these shades, so it's a flop. The primer, I didn't really see a difference that it did, but I might have to keep using it. And the mascara is for a day when I don't want to have super long lashes, but I just want to have, you know, something on my lash. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love y'all. Bye, TaMorgans.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care why I